What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another dljworks tutorial, and in this video I'm actually going to show you how to edit a theme within the Vimeo OTT platform. Now, most of you who are familiar with this or have some prior knowledge about this particular subset business with Vimeo, this used to be called VHX.TV, and I guess Vimeo bought them out, or it was already an actual, I don't know, subsidiary or Vimeo. I'm not really sure, and they just changed the name. But any case, though, this is a really good platform if you have your own television series or your own content series and you want to actually like stream it. You know, as you can see, all these other apps down here, like I don't know, Black is Sexy TV, from what I can see, Gone TV, and you can actually have people pay a subscription service, membership service, in order to get the content, just like you would Netflix or any other streaming service for that matter. So this is a really good platform. But anyway, I'm doing this for a client. And now without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. All right, so going into the back end, all right, I've already had a theme, and this is the old theme that you actually see here in the actual thumbnail picture on display. But we're going to go to edit theme. And my mouse is being a bit wonky. All right. So now we're going to go with what's called the topaz theme. I think that's what this is called. So right now we're going to, at this moment, okay, all these are basically dummy images, I want to say stock images, to just kind of showcase to the user what this is going to look like. But from here we're going to go to, let's see here, not site settings. So for Delirium Entertainment, that's the name of the company I'm still doing work for. We're continuing the series with this. Their colors are going to be red, white, and black. So the color setup already is just perfect, and those are the setup that I actually have. So the first thing that we're actually going to do, okay, site settings are pretty much done. Site title, site description, for the whole purpose of SEO, and for the user base, well, customers first, humans first, bots second. Okay, so now we're here in the global options after we made sure that our site settings are really good. Okay, so our primary button colors, and these in global options, basically we're going to be modifying everything that deals with the navigation, from the menu background to the buttons, the links, that sort of thing. As you can see, I already have the logo here, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this off so you guys can actually see I actually added this. But let's see here, primary button colors. I want to say that okay, as we can see, the hover is the grayish navigational background color, navigational text color. Okay, so this all looks like this is going to be the hover functions. As we can see, our text is purely white, and we hover, turns into a transitions about like 0.5 seconds into a gray. So yeah, so and then here you can have the navigation logo image, which I'm actually just gonna leave it there. Okay, but if you just want to just add it, you would add it here based off of here, a navigational background image. I'm not going to add that, but let's go ahead and let's see what it looks like for the sake of this tutorial. Okay, I'm just gonna add something. Let's just add this little brick wall. Okay, this tutorial is to basically show you guys what this all is going to look like. So as we can see, you can, if you have images, if you're a graphic designer, um, that sort of thing, you already kind of have all this mapped out. This is what this is pretty much going to look like, but I'm going to take this off. As you can see, that will change the entire background of the actual navigational menu now. And then here we can actually add a custom link. Okay, right here I have this actually going out to the actual Delirium Entertainment website. This is DETV, and we're just modifying this through VHX or Vimeo OTT. So I'm gonna go ahead and click add, so we can go ahead and wait, I already added that, I guess. Okay, it's already on there. So as you can see, all you need to do is type it in, it'll automatically add the link on its own. All right, so now that we're done with our navigation, I'm just going to kind of close this up. We're done with that for now. Let's look at the browse options. All right, toggle the visibility of automatically created categories displaying your movies and series collections. Does not apply to branded apps. Okay, so we actually have the content that is here. So let me go ahead and go to exclusive content. We're going to change the background images to a lot of this here in a second. Okay, hero promotion. Okay, the color overlay, I'm gonna leave it as red because, like I said, the primary color to this is going to be red. Now let's see what is the hero background image, display title. Okay, we don't have anything here, it's just blank, but let's actually see, I think. Okay, I'm going to use one of the actual pictures from Delirium that I actually have. All right, this looks a little bit sexy here, so let's just go ahead and just use that. But it's too large. Please upload an image under 1 MB. Okay, so all right, I have to make sure that the image is under 1 meg. So let's go ahead and see 542. Let's just use this image and see what happens. Right now, all of this is for demonstration purposes, so we can kind of see what this looks like. All right, so we see that we have the red overlay. Our text is white, so it's going to clash a little bit because this isn't dark enough. Okay, but that still looks good. I still like that fade effect that's over the picture. Looks really good for this particular brand. So I'm just going to leave that, like I said, for display purposes. Let's go ahead and see what the title image does. Okay, let me just go ahead. I'm just going to use another image here. Okay, that's too large. 4.9 megabytes, 2.4. All right, let's use this gentleman. Where does the title go? Okay, all right, it's going to actually, so we don't want that. So I'm assuming that if we wanted to actually have another, we can actually use this actually for logo purposes if you want to. Yeah, you can actually use this for logo purposes, or if there is a background image you want to add underneath the title, you can go ahead and do so for that. But I'm going to keep that in mind for logo purposes only. Okay, and then the text that we have here just shows up right here in this area. Okay, and then we can have some subtext here: show monthly price, show annual price, which we actually have also here in this section as well. If I highlight it, you can actually see where it's showing the monthly price and the yearly price that the client that I'm working with is trying to promote and sell their services for with Delirium Entertainment. All right, carousel tab. Okay, so now we're looking at this right here. You can actually change the text. So extensive library. I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Okay. Delirium library, and that should change. Okay. Then it says all the movies you want to watch. I'm just gonna change this to see all Delirium entertainment content. All right, so then we'll leave this text as is. So yep, you can change this here, leave the red overlay, and then a background image. Okay, this is a grid that was created obviously in like Photoshop. You can't, there's no individual modules for you to insert each individual picture directly on here on this platform, this backend. So I'm going to actually change this multi-background. Okay, and we're going to add just another single image. Okay, and I'm pretty sure it has to be underneath. So let me see here. All right, we'll use this gentleman right there and we'll see what happens. Okay, and it cuts off his neck because the image is large. So how do we actually want to fix this though? Okay, now maybe if we play around with some CSS, which we can go down here, has some custom styles. Okay, so if I actually go to my developer tools, okay, let's go ahead and let's see here. All right, I'm going to close out. Okay, I'm going to click this red arrow here because I actually want to see what this looks like. All right, so all right, this is the actual carousel. This is the parent container carousel. Actually, I take that back. This is the, okay, this is the carousel container for this first one here. All right, and we're gonna have to have the child element theme. So I'm going to click on this. Let's see here. Overflow hidden, that's the actual container. So let's actually get, all right. All right, so let's look at some of the styles that's over here. What can I actually change this to? Background. Ooh, what if I change this and put like, let's just do, what if we did 50%? All right, so as we can see, we see that this class right here for background cover, okay, which is, the class is somewhere over here in one of these HTML, and as you can see, the class is like right here, okay, in this particular HTML div element. So if I did that, we can just go ahead and just have a the black sides on a black background. Okay, but I'm just changing it in the developer tool so you guys can actually see how to actually make these changes. And if I wanted to, I could just actually kind of copy and paste this code right here. All right, go down, just go here. Okay, all right. I'm actually going to leave this here because if I leave it here, then the size should actually stay the same. Okay, so, all right. All right, so the background image for this div, and I haven't even added the parent elements to target this particular background cover. So to make sure that it's only affecting on this particular carousel, if I'm saying that right, I'm saying carousel, say so. If I wanted to do, let's do, all right. So it's not going to automatically change here. I would have to refresh the page or go ahead and save it, which I'm going to go ahead and do so, but not right now. Okay, so we have that going. So let's look at this next one. Okay, so as you can see, the background image, because like I said, I just didn't target it for this carousel. It's going to target for all of them. So all of them are going to be 50%. As you can see here, all of these are 50%. And then the picture, this image right here, borrows from this image here. So if everybody's wondering why this guy actually shrunk a lot more, it's because I had changed the actual CSS, the BG cover, which this class I'm pretty sure is being used on a lot of images here on this particular, under this particular background. All right, so you can change and edit the carousels also here. All right, mailing list, and you can actually turn that off. We want to add the mailing list so you can easily capture customers' email addresses. Maybe somebody doesn't want to purchase get an actual subscription right then and there, or maybe they don't even want to buy an episode, but they are interested in seeing, and they may be subscribing later, maybe checking out the updates that they're going to provide. So if you're using this platform, just kind of turn that on and keep that in mind. All right, let's look at the footer links. Okay. And you can actually hide this powered by Vimeo for branding purposes, because you want to be able to, have more of your brand stand out than rather the actual hosting platform that you're using. So any case, this is going to be pretty much all that there is. I'm going to go ahead and put this back at, okay, let's see here. Let's just make this back to, actually, let's put this at contain and see what happens. We're going to do contain. All right. Then I'm going to, let's see here. Let's preview this. Okay. All right, so still cuts it off, so we have to still make some adjustments here. Okay, this still right here is still needs to make some adjustments also. So exclusive content, watch anywhere. Okay. All right, so all the changes that we wanted to make, as I said before, this is going to be just a demonstration video, kind of showing you how each and every function of the Vimeo OTT platform works, to show you how easy it actually is with the templates that you use, the changes that you can make, and if you also know some CSS, which I pretty much know an extensive amount of CSS. I'm not going to really go into making some serious edits in this video, but I just kind of want to just show you that you can, the way that all the buttons function, some of the features, the changes that you can make in the theme is very malleable, meaning that you can mold it into anything that you want to. Especially if you know CSS and maybe a little JavaScript to work here on the back end. All right, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. If you have any comments, questions, likes, anything that you want to give me feedback on, just let me know. Thanks for watching again. Another dljworks tutorial. See y'all in the next video. Before you leave, go to the description below. Click that show more link to see and use all of the resources that I trust that makes DLJ works and can easily work for you.